Leadership value to the community. So,
Absolutely.
all right, Charles, you were saying. All right, so you saying something about the paint. So we got Brother Charles. Oops. So we got Brother Charles here that is getting ready to get his subject to deal under contract. I'm so excited for you, Charles.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna bring you back on, huh?
Yeah, I'm excited.
So you were saying something about paint. What were you saying?
Yes, I was asking that, as I get ready to flip it up to a new buyer, if some cosmetics have to be done. I mean, they're already, the other new buyer wants to buy it as a good stage to that new buyer. Do you go ahead and do cosmetic repair like painting or any carpeting, as a good stage towards that new buyer?
I see what you're saying. All right, so you already have a tenant buyer with a down payment for the house that you're getting ready to buy subject to. Is that where we're at?
Yes. He's ready. He's going to meet me over there today. He's already seen the pictures, already seen the inside. But I definitely want to get the best value, because I gave him some alternatives with the purchase price. But I feel like, I probably should do, go and paint and do some cosmetic stuff before they, sign that contract.
So your gut is telling you want to have the house warm and fuzzy when your new buyer is ready to give you the down payment. How much are they giving you, Charles?
For down payment?
Yes.
5,000.
5,000. Here's what I set it up, because everything is as you get more into the business, everything is a show. Like on YouTube, everything is a show. You gotta put on. How can I say it? Everything's a character, right? You get just like in the movies, you got lighting, the scenery, setting, all that. So set it up. Good question. This is a good question. So we're thinking about painting the house for your new tenant buyer. And this is very common for people to think this. I used to think like this. So you set it up. Like, listen, Miss Smith, here is the house. All right. You can get it for X. Now, if you want me to do anything to this property, they're going to say, what about paint? I know we said I know X, whatever money you agreed on. If you want me to do something, it's going to cost X dollars. Let's say $2,000. But Miss Smith, I'm sure you could probably get it done for a lot cheaper than that, can't you?
Right, absolutely.
So you make it in a question. Like, I'm sure you can get it for a lot cheaper than I can. Don't you think, then just be quiet, see what they say.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm going to meet with them. Because I have a motivated buyer as well that's trying to get out of a lease of their apartment. The credit is not where they want it to be, but they opt out. But their job is a bona fide job. I know with their career, I've seen their statements, so they're able to purchase it where I want it. But I just, I was wanting to have something too. It's like you said, is something like to take pictures to show, like, hey, this is the house I sold, and to kind of show that. But there's a portfolio to say this is what I did. Because right now, it just needs to be cleaned up. But they're ready to go. But I just want to have something for my portfolio to show.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Some other people that what I've done in the past. This is what I did. I got this home for this person. A regular, clean, nice home.
Well, I don't, Charles. I don't necessarily think you need pictures. What I would do with my seller is what I'm recommending to you, and you get the consultation. We're gonna just cough it up consultation. Get a subject to referral letter. Do you have a letter of referral? Have it at closing when they go in and get that $300 or $400 that you're going to give them.
I remember you talking about that before. I need to do that.
It needs to be in the docs. It needs to be part of the closing documents. A letter of referral. All right.
Do you have any your docs from the package or somebody to create?
I can give you one, man. I'll give you one of mine. So you want to create it, have it right there. So all they have to do, like my letters my reference letters, I type up a little paragraph saying Charles is great. We love him. He walks on water. He saved us. Blah blah blah. And then below it, you've got blank lines, and it says, please write something about this transaction that you are happy with. And then you got handwritten referrals. Let me see if I can. Oh, let me get one right on the phone.
Yeah.
Hold tight. Let me see if I can find it. Scan it in for you. As I'm live, I want to make sure I talk to my live look roundup. When you do a subject to, you can come back. Get a referral. So you see all this stuff here. I typed all this stuff on the right. And then their handwriting, you'll see it when you I'll email you a copy. Their handwriting is at the bottom. It says, I was happy to do business with Chris. He was very helpful in telling me how to handle a quick and painless way to sell my house.
Wow, I like that.
In their handwriting. I got another one here. Good God. I'll scan them over for you, dog.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Look at
I'm
this.
excited. I know we talked about it, man. Watched the videos and been educated, and now, my first deal is really smooth. It's not as painless as when I expected it, so it's worked out. And it just worked out by just having a conversation with people. Like, I was having a conversation with friends about, being real estate, and it just fell in my lap. I wasn't even trying to go for it. He said, you know what, by the way, I got this house that I'm trying to get rid of. I said, let me go ahead and check.
Wow. So what we'll do is once you moving forward, we'll bring you back on and do a case study for my round-uppers. Is that okay?
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I'll have all the numbers and everything. You see everything.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, my brother?
No. I think it's good. I mean, the house as is at without the repairs is I'll say 120 with some cosmetic and some repairs, probably 140. And I'm selling it at 165.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, they don't. The people you selling it to, they don't care. They just care about the monthly payment.
That's all. That's why I can do that.
Yeah. Good for you.
Thank you. We'll talk soon.
Okay, my brother. God bless you. Talk to you soon. Bye. You heard it, round-uppers. Man, closing his first subject to deal. Golly, so much to teach. So much to teach, so little time. You just never know. I guess I had a question. What does the letter Jerry? Hey Jerry, what up, dog? Happy belated birthday. Thank you. When am I dropping my skincare? Man, my skin is all jacked up, man. All I use is what is it? That cocoa butter. That's all I use. Nothing else. Black don't crack. Good afternoon. Jerry, what does the letter of referral do? Jerry, I'm gonna give you some tips. I'll be right. Let me get it. I'll read it to you. I didn't read it. You better get you some of these round-uppers. You better get you some of these letters of referrals. Oh my goodness, look at that. Got the white dude right there with some right typing and handwriting. You got to have the white dude that you bought the house from. Come on, you know that, round-uppers. You got to have a few of them. Chris has been a straight-up guy. He's done exactly what he said he would do. This has been difficult for our family, and dealing with Chris has made a great experience. So, round-uppers, you better get you. One thing I learned from Greg Peniel, I don't know. This is when okay, here's my old referrals. I typed out something. I'll show you. Okay. This is what I type out, right? Then at the bottom, you put some lines where they can handwrite something, right? So I put, Chris and his team of investors bought my house in a reasonable time frame. I am the previous owner of X. I called him and we discussed the situation regarding my property. He then mailed me some paperwork, which was very easy to understand. I remember this one was a nightmare. I had a mobile notary on this one, and the damn notary refused to mail me the contract. I had to drive to North Carolina to meet this lady. I authorized it, and in a few weeks, the house was off my hands. It was fast and very pleasant. It was a fast and very pleasant experience where all I had to do was make a few phone calls, authorize the paperwork. Remember, because we never ask our seller to sign anything, they authorized the paperwork and received my check. I recommend anyone to selling a house to contact Chris Haskins and his team of investors, and feel free to call me anytime for questions about my experience with Chris. So I wrote that. Then at the bottom, Miss Williams, she was a sweetie. I went to her house. P.S. This is her handwriting, y'all. In my opinion, if you want to sell your real estate, you will not find a person any more reasonable than Chris. He's fair, true to his word, and very pleasant to talk with. Well, thank you. What can I say? I'm not saying this. I love higher power. It's like you get to use the Bible. This is what the Bible says. I love it. I mean, I'm not mocking. I'm just telling you the truth. That's what the pastors do, right? They're not saying this. This is what the Bible says. This is what she said. I didn't say it. I want to read that again. He's fair, true to his word, and very pleasant to talk with. I wonder if my wife thought that when she met me. I wonder what she thinks now, right? What is my wife? Babe, you think I'm fair, true to my word, and very pleasant to talk with? Yeah. Am I true to my word? Am I very pleasant to talk with? Oh my damn. I'm wilding, y'all. I'm sorry. I really enjoyed doing business with him and would recommend anyone to Chris. Truly yours. Look at Trully. That's the sweetest lady. If Chris tells you something, he will keep his word. By golly, he'll keep. Thank you, Chris. Miss Williams. Miss Williams was the sweetest lady you ever want to meet. I could read these things, and you got to get letters. Don't forget, you got to have your white dude. You got to get your white dude on a picture. Now I'm getting pictures on the when I do the referrals. I'm getting a picture, right? Chris Haskins and his team of investors was very true to their word, THERE. You know what? It doesn't even matter if you got misspellings. But true to his word, it was easy and quick. It was wonderful working with him. And I wouldn't change anything about the service. If you want outstanding service, call your boy. Call your boy. What can I say? JJ, right? So get you some referrals. People, they send letters. And don't forget, you need private money referrals too. I want to take this opportunity to speak on behalf of Chris and his ability to borrow money. Get some private money referrals. These things are gold. Matter of fact, I started taking pictures with them for the referrals, right? So now you got me right in there. My brother passed away, poor thing, on July from cancer. Oh man, God rest his soul. The house was in horrible shape. Chris worked with us in selling the house without having to do more work, major work. The process went well and didn't go on extended time. Thanks, Chris. So you see, you type up some craziness here, you walk on water, everybody loves you. Down here, handwritten. Please describe in detail. I'm giving away the game. Please describe in specific experience that with us that you are happy with. Y'all need to be giving me a super chat for that. At least that's worth at least $2. That's worth $2. You better have some referrals, because guess what? Your boy is showing up with referrals every time we make an offer. Boom, boom, boom. Got referrals right there in the packet. All right, so you got to have some referrals. And what am I doing, Jerry? I'm looking for one to live in. Oh, thank you, Justin. Thank you for the birthday wishes, my friend. I hope I gave y'all some game just now. All right, what else I got? Any questions, Danny? Yep. What up, Dan? Do I still wholesale or mainly sub to and new bills? No, I do wholesale. You won't catch me out here doing a lot of teaching for it, but you can learn wholesaling. To me, all wholesaling is taking a piece of paper and you can learn that on YouTube. I mean, you can go to YouTube to figure out how to sell a piece of paper. You're not in the real estate business. Yes, you might be able to get your virtual assistants to set all that up. But one thing wholesaling doesn't do, Marquise, it does not teach you how to make money with money. You are not buying any assets. You're not managing money. You're not taking $100,000. You're not taking $100,000, buying an asset and reselling that asset. Or you're not taking $100,000 and buying an asset and holding that asset, right? You never learn how to make money with money, right? So I'm at the stage in my life now, and I don't know why anybody talks about that. Everybody's just so crazy over wholesaling. It's cool. You can earn money, but what are you going to do with it after you get it? I mean, I remember back in the day, man, we wholesaling 5 houses a month, and I still was broke. I was still broke, dude. I'm just spending money because I never learned that once you make it, you have to put it somewhere. You know, I remember my bank account just swole, man. I'm like, I've made it, but I learned from the old boys told me, you gotta have some assets, Marquise. So wholesaling's cool. I do wholesaling, but I mean, you can learn how to do that on the internet. I'm not going to waste a lot of my time teaching how to sell paper. I want to teach you how to build some wealth, right? Because wholesaling is short-lived. I mean, you can do it, but it's still, you got other people doing it for you. It's cool. Education is priceless. Oh man. Thank you so much, Daniel. Thank you, my friend. $2.99. I needed $2.99 burger. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm gonna see you next time. Don't forget, if you're interested in making money with me, send me an email to chrisbuyshouses@gmail.com. We got new construction coming up. Be tearing it down tomorrow, so hopefully I'll go live and you'll see the backhoe tear this house down. All right, subscribe, like the content, and share with any other investors that you think could benefit from this information. Talk to you soon. Peace, rounduppers.